Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a long time since I feel like I've made a video. Just been taking a break. You know, still growing the hair out and all that good stuff. And just wanted to say what I'm up to. The plans are just to keep you guys informed, the ones that want to stick around. Managed to get myself back into Diamond League on StarCraft. Been playing sort of offline. Recently, I've just been playing. I'll jump into a game and I'll talk as I play. Recently been taking a break because I just got so mad, and I haven't really got that frustrated at games in a long time. I just got my tolerance, it wasn't that I was getting mad, my tolerance was just zero. If anything was going wrong or just one bad game, I was like, nah, I'm not having fun, but I'd carry on playing. Pretty much just figured out like I was just way too invested into the games. That's all it boils down to. I'm sure people will know what I'm talking about. I play every game to win, and you know, that's fun and everything, competitive edge and all that stuff. But after a while, it's impossible for the duration that I play games. It's impossible to be that heavily invested into basically every single match. You can't do it without burning out, and it's just not a very like viable thing to do for me. So let's say I play like 3 or 4 hours of League of Legends, 2 hours of Battlegrounds, an hour of, I don't know, some random game. I want to win every single game. I can't be competitive for like 7 hours straight. It eventually, like, it's just going to set me off and it's going to bug me, and I'm pretty much going to burn out and just get super frustrated. So I think what I'm going to do in future is just not get so heavily invested into the games. I'm still going to try and win. Obviously, I'm always going to try and win. That's like in my nature. I can't not try and win. But I'm just going to have to let some games go and just be like, you know what? Like, there's not much I can do here. Rather than trying to shot call your way to victory or do every single thing to try and win. So watching Scara. Scara's a League of Legends streamer, for those that don't know. He used to be a professional. I think he's going back to being a professional. And he was just basically saying, like, when he plays, the way he manages to stream for like 10 hours, because I asked him, I was like, how do you stream for 10 hours without just basically exploding? And he was like, well, obviously, you know, it's my job, so I have to stream. But he said, I just don't get invested, because it's just impossible to be that, what's the word? Yeah, to be that invested into a game without exploding. He just thinks, you know what, this game's gone, I'm going to play 2 or 3 more games, so let's just chill out, let's forget about this and let's move on. And that sounds really obvious, but for me, like, every single game I wanted to win. If there was a... So what he would think is, you know, if he can shot call his way to victory... Oops. If he can shot call his way to victory, he would do. But that's a waste of energy in most games, in most scenarios, right? You're not, even though you can shot call your way to victory, he's like, well, I'm going to put in like 1,010% effort to try shot call myself to victory, and realistically, I'm probably not going to win anyway, so let's just play this out, mindlessly play this out, and then let's just try and win, like, in a chilled out manner. Let's not go wild, let's not, you know, blow all our effort onto one game when the chances are we're not really going to win anyway. So just to be a little bit less invested into the games is definitely going to be a sound thing for me. Probably the second thing, again, is just taking more frequent breaks. It sounds dead obvious, you know, this isn't some life advice, just I take breaks anyway, but I just mean like on other games, like, if you're not enjoying the game, don't play it. Whereas me, I'm like, well, I want to win, so I'm going to play it. Well, yeah, you do want to win, but also at the same time, you don't want to burn yourself out and explode, so you've got to balance that out. What I've been up to since is I have pretty much let me just make these, been pretty much not really doing much. In a few days, well, I recently got accepted to jury duty, as you know, and I got the confirmation that I'm going on the 10th. Yeah, I think it's the 10th. So in a few days I'm going to jury duty, so I'm probably not going to stream during then, simply because it's going to be quite difficult to do that. So I probably won't be streaming then or making any guides or anything. And yesterday I went to Manchester United, Old Trafford. For those that don't know, like, Manchester United's like my team. I've supported them forever. Like, absolutely love watching them play. Sport's like a huge part for me in my life. You know, some people don't really like sport. I really, really like sport. And for the most part, it's pretty good. Sometimes you get stressed out, but yeah, I really enjoy watching Man United. So yesterday I went to Old Trafford. There's been all those recent bomb scares and attacks in London, so it was like high security. Your car got swept, mirrors underneath. You got full body search when you were going into the ground, which never normally happens. You couldn't take in any bags, even club bags from the shop near the actual club. You couldn't do anything pretty much. So it did make you feel safe, but at the same time it made you feel kind of uncomfortable, because you know there's all these terrorist attacks happening, and you know you obviously don't want to be part of them, and it does make you more wary. You're kind of thinking who's around and this and that, and it's not nice to go to something that's meant to be fun and sort of worry. But for the most part, yeah, it was well, not for the most part, it was absolutely perfect. Nothing happened, and the security, the armed guards and everything, they put you at ease being there. It just having that presence makes a big difference. The game itself, it was a 2008 team, so it wasn't actual Man United. It was the 2008 team, which is pretty much our most successful team ever. They reunited and they played one final game. A lot of the players are now a lot older. They don't play anymore. They've retired. Ryan Giggs, Gary Neville, he's a pundit, you know. And then it was sort of versus All-Stars that Michael Carrick, the bloke having his testimonial for being at the club for 10 years, he invited to play against, and it was just a fun event. And because it wasn't a competitive event, it's not as stressful to watch, right? Not as stressful to watch, because normally when you're supporting your team, holy fuck, it's quite stressful. Like right now when you're getting attacked, it's pretty damn stressful. But yeah, for the most part, it was pretty chill. There was nothing really. There was nothing really going on. Just a complete fun event, and I really enjoyed it. You know, it's the equivalent of seeing, if you're, you know, a basketball fan or whatever, like a really classic team replaying again. It's just really good fun to go and watch them. So yeah, I had a blast watching them. Super fun, and definitely would recommend if you ever get a chance to watch like an older team regroup. Obviously all the players are slower, they're all not as good, but it's just, you just get that nostalgic feel of everybody playing together. Sir Alex Ferguson managed the game as well, most successful manager ever in football, and he obviously he's retired, so you got to see him again. You know, they brought out the trophies that we won this year. It's just a really good fun event, and it's always nice to just take a break out from something and just do something different. So it coincided really well, because I booked the tickets for me and my dad quite a few weeks ago. As soon as it got announced, I went and bought the tickets. I didn't want to miss out on it, and yeah, pretty much. Where's this guy's base? Is it here? I don't even know this map. Where's his base? Here? Yeah. I booked the ticket straight away, and because I was proper stressed out with the games, it worked out really well as a break. So yeah, it was pretty much an ideal scenario. And then yeah, after that we've got jury duty, which I don't know what that's going to be like. I'm in a different town, so basically you can't, I think you get called to like certain times, like okay, you need to be here at 9 PM. and you leave at 2 PM or you leave at 5 PM. You can go and get lunch in and around the town, or you can eat in the court. I'll probably just eat in the court and see what food they've got and just read a book or something. So if anyone's again got any book recommendations, that's appreciated. I've been recommended The Dark Tower. That's meant to be a good book. And that's pretty much what we're doing. So for those that don't know, jury duty is pretty much you are a member of jury, you decide if someone is guilty or not guilty, you're randomly selected this is in England, you get randomly selected and you have to decide, you know, is this guy guilty, is he not, or is she or he guilty, what have they done, listen to all the evidence. But I might not even get put on the trial, you know, I might not even get put on the jury, I might be selected to go, I might be there 2 weeks, and I might never actually be picked because they have the right to decline you as a member of the jury. So yeah, you might be selected as a potential one of the 12, but they might say, you know what, this guy, he's just doesn't fit. He's, for whatever reason, they don't want you on the trial, but you still have to be there as like a backup juror. So, oh, this is a really good fight for me. Yes, please. I think that's GG. Maybe not. So I might not get picked. It might be incredibly fucking boring. Or it might be really, really interesting. Obviously, it's a legal thing. You legally have to go. You know, if I don't go, I'm fined £1,000. I have to go. There's no getting out of it. The only way you can get out of it is if you had like a serious medical problem, which I don't, obviously, so I can't really get out of it. So it's pretty much I have to do it. We'll see what it's like. Again, I can't talk about the trial. I think I'm allowed to talk about the trial after it's been revealed to the public what the trial was. It might be a small misdemeanor crime, but I am at a Crown Court, and a Crown Court is for like rape, murder, violence. So it will be quite a serious thing if I get picked, but yeah, I won't be able to speak about it and reveal any details. Obviously, it's somebody's life. So pretty much will speak about it if it ever gets revealed to the public. I'll tell you what the case was like and what I had to do. I'm pretty sure I can reveal some information, you know, but it is a legal thing, so, you know, I don't want to get in trouble, so I won't be speaking about it too much. Well, not at all, really, until I'm actually allowed to speak about it. Managed to beat this guy. And yeah, that's what I'm up to. So we watched Man United. I really enjoyed it. It was a nice break. I've got pictures and videos, but for some reason my phone isn't putting them onto my iCloud, so I can't download them. It says my iCloud's full, but I've just deleted a load of shit out of it, and it's definitely not full, so I'll have to look at the settings or something. But that is what we're up to. We watched Man U, the 2018. Game wise, you know, I'm probably not going to play the Path of Exile beta, just because I don't want to get burnt out on it. We use that word a lot here, burnt out, but I don't want to spoil the 1 to 10 playthrough and the new acts and the new defensive things until the full version's out. And the reason for that is purely because, again, when the game's out, when, you know, all the new stuff's happening, I want it to be fresh. The only thing I'm kind of a bit annoyed about is if I don't look at all the details of the beta, I don't really know what to build when the proper league comes out. Because let's say the new Pantheon system, which is the God system, let's say it's incredibly good for Spectral Throw or mines or traps. I won't know that until I reach that system, so I will be at a disadvantage in the new league. But I think it's better to be at a slight disadvantage in the new league than to constantly read about everything and absolutely soak up every piece of information, and then when the game finally comes out, you know everything and nothing's new. I'd rather have everything be new. I don't know about you, if you guys are watching like all the beta news coming out or anything like that, but for me, I'm trying to like ignore some stuff. Haven't seen anything of it. I don't know anything about anything in this new system, so it'll all be fresh and a surprise to me. But that's what I've been doing, just chilling out, playing games like this, getting to Diamond, which again, I know Diamond isn't amazing in StarCraft. It used to be like Masters, but to just come on and play like this week and get back into Diamond, I think is pretty good. All the games that I'm playing are really comfortable. I probably could easily hit Masters, I think. I'm very rarely losing. See, like I last played like 42 weeks ago. That's when I last played properly, and then this week I've just played like these couple of games and haven't really lost. So that's what's been going on. Just taking a break, trying to chill out, not be as invested. And again, I'm not like away on jury duty. It's not like I'm not on the OJ Simpson trial where I have to sleep over and I'm not allowed to speak to the media. But I'll be there from 9 to 5. and then I'll have to travel home. And I don't know if I'll feel like I'm in the mood to stream after that, so I'm not sure. And I won't be able to speak about the case as well, so that kind of sucks. But I might stream, I might not. Probably not. I'll probably just chill out for the next 2 weeks, because that's how long it lasts. It lasts a minimum of 2 weeks. If it lasts any longer, I'm just going to tell them I can't do any longer, because, well, I can't. I can't travel out of town for more than 2 weeks. So, yeah, that's pretty much that. There's nothing else to say. I hope you're all doing well. I honestly mean that as well. I'm not just throwing that out there. Really enjoy people that watch my channel. I know my channel is just a mess. It's like really random, sporadic. One section, it'll have 3 months of daily Path of Exile videos, and then it'll have 1 month of no videos with a rap battle in it. It'll have some interviews. It'll have a month of Daisy. You know, it'll have player battlegrounds, and then all of a sudden player battlegrounds will stop. I know it's like my mind, man. It's just a fucking mess, but it is what it is. So if anyone's still enjoying it, that's great. Again, I'm going, I think tomorrow or the day after, to town to get some books, because I'm gonna have to read some stuff to keep myself entertained. So any book recommendations, or I guess they could be audio books as well. I guess I could put those on my iPod or something. Would be great. I can download those and listen to them. And that's what we're doing. That's just an update. Peace out, guys.